You are realizing the difference between should and need to or must or have to. I think in that instance you must pay some entrance fee. You need to pay some entrance fee. It's not, if you say should, it sounds like it's kind of optional almost. Whether you are suffered from, I would say whether you are suffering from. You want to go wherever you don't know. You're talking about burned out syndrome. You want to go wherever you don't know. You mean new places? Okay. Oh, I was just confused because if you have burned out syndrome, I would think you would not want to go new places and try to find new places. But yeah. Stress is stress. You don't really put it in the plural. I can't expect my future. Expect, you might want to change to I can't anticipate, might be a good word to use. I can't anticipate my future. And you said the average is too high. You were talking about it in the lawyers. The average is too high. What average of what? The average, maybe you want to change and say the average employee is too qualified, or the average employee is too experienced, or something like that. Soo-young at the beginning, pronunciation-wise, the word, again, they may pronounce it differently in England or something. Liquor, just like a CK sound. It sounded like you said liquor. Sometimes I hear liqueur, like people, maybe that's a British or fancy sounding, but not liquor. Usually just liquor. Investing enough to their talent pool. You're always going to invest in something. So investing enough in their talent pool. It's changing is really fast. You would just say it's changing really fast. No is. The average age of this job category. The job category doesn't have an age, right? So you would maybe want to say the average age of a typical employee in this field is, or something like that. The category isn't the one with the age. And you said we have to work in English. If that sounds like you work as a teacher or editor or something. So we're probably just using English or with English maybe. Eugene, you said when I was the university. You need to say when I was in university or when I was a university student. One or the other. We have to pay for some fee. We just take out for. We have to pay some fee. For is often used with for, but you're paying for dinner, you're paying for your friend. You don't pay for a fee, you just pay a fee. I have to promote to upper rank. First of all, you need to say I have to be promoted. You are not promoting, you are not choosing someone else. I have to be promoted to a higher rank sounds much better than upper rank. Higher rank. And you said at least one or two times when you were flying, blah, blah, blah. Rather than that one, change the word rather to other. Meaning other than that time, aside from that time, not including that time. Rather doesn't work in that situation. And you said if they put some money for the manpower, I would change it to use some money on manpower, spend some money on manpower, put some money into manpower, maybe. Jungmin, I want to retire 65 years old. You just need to add the word at. I want to retire at 65 years old. And then you said maybe I retire, blah, blah, blah. You need to just add the word will. Maybe I will retire, or would. Maybe I would. Will sounds better. You said I have to prepare for my second job. If you say second job, it really sounds like you're working two jobs at the same time. Because that's just what we always say. Oh, I need to go to my second job. I have my second job. Maybe just next job as opposed to second. you said even they got blah blah blah, even they blah blah blah. You just need to use the word if or though. Even if they got, even if they, even though they. And at the end you said soft words. I would maybe just say kind words. Is usually what I hear. And Ted, it's really hard to make. It's really hard to make. One man producing. It sounds a little bit sexist, right? Even if you one person producing, even if you just say one guy, technically guy kind of means man, but it's not as. It sounds much more okay to say, yeah, one guy produces that. If you say one man, the word man is, I guess, stronger masculinity emphasis than a guy. Yeah, if there's a group, I can say, come on, guys, right? So sometimes guy might be girl, right? So if you say like one guy was doing that, it sounds okay. It doesn't sound sexist or anything like that. But you said one man is producing it. It just sounded a little bit not bad, but I would recommend changing it. And your boss is concerning about. You would say is concerned about, ed, and knowledge-y. Make sure not to put the E sound on the end, just knowledge. Any questions?